Now, if you ask anyone who's raced here, they'll tell you, nowhere in the world is more important to get a high qualifying position than here on the windy, chicaney, challenging streets of Monaco. We're about to set the grid for tomorrow's race, but potentially for the end of the race too. So welcome along, everyone, to the Monaco Grand Prix qualifying.
All right, give me a quick radio check, please. Radio check.
Okay, loud and clear.
No rain expected, no rain expected for the time being. Inters look like the best tyre for now. Here's a quick position rundown for you. The top 5 are fastest lap at the moment, 1 minute 24.6. Russell, Hamilton, Norris, Piastri and Albon.
Happy with that.
Goodbye for now then, but really we're just getting started. Make sure to join us again for Lights Out tomorrow. A proper road race, and in the true meaning of the word. That's how Mr. Monaco, the late great Graham Hill, once described this iconic event. The cars we drive have come a long way in the intervening half-century, but still we race on those same public roads beside the Mediterranean. There's no victory more coveted than that of the Monaco Grand Prix. We're on the French Riviera once more this weekend at the 2-mile-long Circuit de Monaco. The cars will climb around 40 metres up the hill, past the casino, and then descend towards the harbour through Sector 2. It's a very short run from pole position to the first of 19 corners, and don't expect to see much overtaking here today. So with the race not far away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. Alex Albon leads us away from pole position, just ahead of George Russell, who starts this event from P2. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Hamilton, Stroll, Lando Norris, and Piastri, Antonelli, Behrman, Gasly, and Liam Lawson, Pierce, Leclerc, Carlos Sainz, and Tsunoda, Pepe Marti, Verstappen, Gabriel Bortoleto, and David Coulthard. Ocon, Hadjar, Aaron, and Zane Maloney rounds off the grid. It's almost time for the lights to go out, so let's head down to the track where preparations are underway. And alongside me here today in the commentary box, Anthony Davidson. Now, you're the racing driver in this partnership, so tell us about this racing driver. Put us in their shoes. How are they going to be feeling?
Well, you've got to be prepared, Crofty. Before you even step foot inside the car, you've got to know, you've got to have a pre-race game plan. You've watched videos before you get into the car of previous races gone by. You know where you have to place your car if X, Y, or Z happens in front of you or behind you. So having this clear game plan is absolutely essential before you get in the car.
Okay, radio check, radio check.
Yes, copy loud and clear.
Right, this track needs a lot of downforce, so it won't have as much top speed. The good news, though, is that it's going to make our DRS even more effective than normal. Try to make the most of it in the race. Okay, not the best placement there, mate. Let's try and get a good launch as the race starts. Keep an eye on the lights. The start sequence will begin as soon as the grid is formed. Be ready with the clutch. Okay, DRS is now available. Okay, you're in ninth position. Our gap to first place, 6.6 seconds. Okay, that's Bearman ahead. And gap to the car in front, 1.0 seconds. Okay, they're on fresh hards, Gasly behind. Okay, the gap is less than a second. Okay, they're on fresh hards, and that's 13 laps now until your pit window's open. 38 laps to go. Okay, be careful with the front wing, you've taken some minor damage. Tyre condition still looking good. Okay, you're losing a small amount of time to the car behind. Let's keep pushing. Okay, take it easy on the car, we can't sustain this level of damage. Okay, we're boxing this lap. Give us the best in lap you can.
Copy.
Okay, David's in the pit lane. David in the pits. All right, we'll be doing one more stop today. One stop left in this strategy. P9, you're running P9, keep going. Okay, so gap to the leader, 27.5 seconds. Antonelli's ahead of you. They're on fresh mediums. Okay, Sonoda's behind you. Okay, they're on fresh hards. You've got 11 laps until your pit window opens. 24 laps to go. This is our true place here. They've pitted as well, so we've got to warm up our tyres and get the most out of it. Come on. Okay, we need to push now. Use the overtake button for more power. Piastri has just set the fastest lap of the race. Dropping a second a lap to the car behind. 1 second. Okay, the pit window's open, so let's box this lap. Box this lap.
Copy.
go, back into the race. That was a fantastic stop, faster than we were expecting. That was our last stop, no more scheduled pit stops. Let's go. Sainz ahead. Okay, gap to the car ahead, 1.0 seconds. They're on old mediums. Okay, they've done 10 laps on those tyres. We think they've got one more stop. Time last lap, 1 minute 18.0. Okay, you're in ninth position. The distance to the leader, 34.0 seconds. Okay, Sainz is ahead of you. Okay, gap to the car in front, 3.6 seconds. They're on old mediums. Piastri's behind. Okay, the gap is less than a second. They're on fresh mediums. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound. Okay, 12 laps to go. No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving. David's coming in for his stop now. Okay, be careful with the front wing, you've taken some minor damage. Systems all looking good, head down. Okay, you're catching the car ahead, but remember, we need to get to the end of the race on these tyres. Gap to your teammate behind, 42.8 seconds. P6, you got P6. Our gap to first place, 25.6 seconds. Piastri's ahead of you. Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 6.0 seconds. They're on old mediums. That's Stroll behind you. Okay, the gap is less than a second. They're on old mediums. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go. 2 laps left. Next time by will be your final lap. Mind that front wing, it's going to need replacing if it takes too much damage. Okay, the underbody's taken some damage, you might start to notice it soon. Systems all looking good, head down. Okay, you've just started the final lap of the race. Final lap. Okay, as things stand right now, we'll be 11th in the championship. Gap to your teammate behind, 47.0 seconds. They're on old mediums. They're in 19th place. And the time last lap, 1:18.0. Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by, 8.6 seconds. Okay, pick up rubber and bring it home.
It's easy to manage, so thank you.
And the best of British and the best on the track. It's George Russell who wins.
Well, they showed true grit out there today, Crofty. A steely determination not to be outdone by the rough circumstances. Many points that came their way today. A job well done. Not the easiest of days, but they walk away with a race victory.
We had drama from start to finish, but in the end, there was only ever one that could take that top spot. By George, he was good today. The top step awaits for George Russell. After an event like that, who knows what the sport has in store for us next time out? Be sure to join us once again as we continue to bring you all the excitement of Formula One.
Chief, I must remind you that we have parts fully researched that are waiting for development. Let's get that performance on the car.